Hey gang. Well, if my if my classic original PlayStation game console find video might have made some of you feel old, this may make a lot of you out there feel old, especially it does me because yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is another original uh, piece of gaming from the early days of home video game systems, and it is, of course, for the Atari system. And for you kids out there that weren't around during the heyday of the Atari, which I think lasted till almost to the 90s, I think. Um, Google it, get a good look at it, and you may ask yourself, "Wow, you guys, you guys played with something that looks so simple." And trust me, if you ever saw a lot of the video games that were on a cartridge like this, well, let me put it to you this way: if you've ever seen an episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force with the villains called the Moonanites, that's pretty much the graphics you got on a lot of these Atari games. But yeah, I had to get this because honestly, it's just something that kind of took me back to my childhood because, of course, the Atari was the first video game system we ever owned, and this was not a game we owned, though. but but why on earth put together a bunch of games on here called Video Olympics when at least a few of these are not Olympic games? You got Pong Super Pong, which, of course, Pong, I believe, was one of the first, if not the first game for the Atari system that came out, which was basically squares playing tennis or rectangles. Soccer, foosball. I don't even want to know about that. Hockey, quadrupong, handball, volleyball, basketball. What? No. Volley pong, basket pong, or anything like that? No, okay. So, yeah, and as you can see right there by the date, this bad boy was made in 1980. And usually getting games like this that had like multiple games on it, it seemed like a fun thing, but it wasn't. I mean, some of the Atari games got better with their graphics over the years, but early games like this, it's pretty much just pixelated characters. Yeah, but I think I'm going to keep this game because, well, it's almost 40 years old, and it looks like it's the very original. Well, of course, it has to be because it says 1980, not 2018 on it, or anything like that. I couldn't honestly tell you this game will play ever again or not, but but something like this, I just love collecting things from my childhood, and this is something from my childhood. Although I played more games like, of course, Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, Pitfall, Q*bert, things like that. And if you're wondering if I ever played the E.T. video game, sadly, yes. And if anybody ever tells you that E.T. the video game for the Atari was the worst video game ever made, take their word for it. It was awful. It was terrible. It was bad. I don't know if anybody has any video footage of E.T. the video game on YouTube, but if you can find it, you may put up with maybe 30 seconds of it and then just like, I'm out. But yeah, so if anybody out there wants to admit that they too played E.T. the video game, love to hear from you guys in the comments below, because I know there's a lot of people out there that did it, but wow, I just, oh man, just, yeah. So I'm going to wrap this bad boy on up and get it uploaded. And got a pretty busy weekend ahead. So hope you guys are having an awesome Friday, and hope you guys have a great weekend. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe. And if you have any memories of playing the Atari when you were a kid, love to hear from you guys in the comments below. And do you agree or disagree that E.T. was the worst Atari game ever? If not, maybe the overall worst video game ever. So take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching, everybody. God bless you all. Try to be good. Try to be good to yourself. Try to be good to others. Until next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. And as always, stay strong.